Crowd. 3, 4, 5. Videographer. Go. Do you have a best friend?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take a minute and picture your best friend or someone you really care about. How do you feel about that person? I have a best friend. In fact, we're so close that we live together. I love spending time with him, feeding him, and making sure he's clean and healthy. Hopefully by now you've realized I'm talking about my dog. A lot of pet owners are just like me and see their dogs as their friends. And they want to be able to take care of them, make sure they're healthy. Well, a good way to do that is to bathe your dog. So today I'm going to show you how to give a small dog a bath up to 20 pounds by preparing the bath, then preparing the dog for the bath, washing your dog, and then rewarding your dog. First, we'll start out by getting ready. The first step is to prepare the bath. Since this is a small dog, we can just use a large sink for the bath, so why bend over in the bathtub if the dog will fit in something smaller? A kitchen sink or something similar in size or elevation will work perfectly. And we're going to put out a non-slip mat on the bottom of the sink so that the dog won't slide around, and also to keep the dirt off from coming off your dog and getting into the bottom of your sink. Then you're going to fill the sink with water. You're going to fill it up about halfway, and you don't want the water to be too hot because you don't want to burn your dog, so make sure it's about lukewarm. Then a very important step is to make sure you have out all your supplies like your brush and shampoo and towel before you start the bath. This is a small but very important step. The last thing you want to do is be in the middle of getting your dog into the bath, be sopping wet and all scratched up, and then realize you need to go upstairs and retrieve your shampoo. Congratulations, you've just completed the easiest part of this process. Now we're going to get the dog involved by getting him ready for the bath. For the next 3 steps, I will be using a visual aid, my dog, to demonstrate. First, now we need to move on to washing the dog. No, my steps are out of order.
It's okay, continue.
We're going to prepare the dog. First, you're going to have to catch it. If your dog has experienced the horrors of lather, rinse, and repeat before, there's going to be a struggle. So I would suggest while you're preparing the bath to keep the dog outside or in a different room until you're done. Because believe me, if you don't, he will hear the water, he will know, and he will flee. Once you've caught him and got him captured, you're going to brush your dog out. Attach a leash to him and then tie him to something so that you can have your hands free to brush and pluck. Make sure he's free of any debris or leaves or anything, because they get into stuff. Okay, now you're going to need to gather your strength because this is where you're going to face the real battle. You are about to wash your dog. The third step is actually washing him. So we're going to start out by putting the dog in the sink. Luckily, we've got a small dog here, so we can just pick him up and put him in. It's not to say that doggy won't put up a good fight, but you just got to proceed calmly and firmly. Now that once you've got him in the sink, you're going to wet him. You're going to take a cup and fill it up and just pour the cupfuls of water over him to wet his fur. Then you're going to shampoo the dog. For even distribution, you can just apply the shampoo directly on the dog's back and then scrub him all over, wash his body first. Then move on to washing his cute little face. You're going to grab a small towel and just put a tad bit of shampoo on, and then carefully wash around his ears, mouth, and nose. Then rinse. First drain the sink, and then grab one of your cups and fill it with fresh water from the tap, and then rinse him, and make sure you rinse several times to make sure there's no shampoo left. Congratulations again, you have really just completed the most stressful part of the process. Now it's time to make it up to the dog because you put him through a lot today. Reward your brave little dog is the final step. First, you're going to do what he's been wanting for the past 10 minutes and get him out of the sink. Then you're going to place him on the floor and dry him with a towel. Make sure to give him a good scratch through the towel because he's had a hard day. Then you're going to praise the dog verbally. Most dogs crave their owner's approval. So you're going to let him know that you're glad that he put up with his bath today, even if his cooperation was forced. You're going to use a kind and enthusiastic voice to tell him he's a good boy and other things that'll make him feel special. Then let him roam freely as you put away your supplies. Put away your supplies, rinse out the sink, and make sure you return the area to its normal state so that bath time can be out of sight and mind for the dog for now. To conclude, there are 4 steps to giving your dog a bath. First, you want to prepare the bath, then you want to prepare the dog to be bathed, wash your dog, and then reward your dog. I hope you're confident the next time you go to give your little canine friend a bath. Thank you for listening. Yay.